FM Republic here. I haven't been very well. Bob's your uncle, Sandra's your dad, Kevin's your mum. Don't care, whatever. But listen, I'm fully aware of the new MK Dons manager. I'll touch that in another video. I don't report breaking news. I just give my opinion on stuff. So if you'd like to hear my opinion, then keep watching my videos. But listen, there's something I want to touch on. I went on Facebook one day and I saw Emmanuel Petit and El Hadji Diouf trending. Emmanuel Petit silenced El Hadji Diouf. He didn't silence El Hadji Diouf. But El Hadji Diouf, he came in, he put out something that was very important. They read the part of the autobiography in 2015 where Gerrard said that Diouf did not care about Liverpool and he didn't really care about the club or didn't really care about football. El Hadji Diouf said, well, I wasn't planning on spending the rest of my life at Liverpool. I'm not a Scouser. I'm an African. People need to understand that nearly everybody in football, right, supports a club. And 9 times out of 10, it's not the club that they play for. The passion is for the game. The passion may not be for the club. They won't have the same passion as a fan. If you know who Bobby Zamora is, he doesn't care about football. He doesn't actually watch football outside of, apart from when he's on the pitch playing. That's the only time he sees it. In training, they've got a nickname for him because he's the first one. Like, he's gone. He's out of the training ground before it's even finished. He does not hang about. He doesn't care. But all this stuff about, first section, let's start off with this. Player power. Because we have player power because they're not bloody slaves. People are being bought and sold like they're commodities. But at the end of the day, they have rights. They have rights. It's not the club's right to sit there and say, well, you can't go anywhere because blah, 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 blah. Shut up. At the end of the day, I got a promotion at Tesco, but, Asda have come in and Asda have said, you know what, there's more opportunities here. I'm going to offer you, a bit more money for your family, X, Y, and Z. You can go on to do this and go on to do that and go on to do that. Oh, but Tesco gave me a promotion. I should stay there. No. It doesn't work like that. And just because, you earn X amount in Tesco and they earn loads of money, it doesn't mean nothing. First of all, their reported wage is not always correct because we don't actually officially publish how much they're getting paid. Right? That's the first thing. Second thing, you've got agents' fees, which they take off the weekly wage. You've also got taxes. Now, at the end of the day, if a player earns X amount of thousands per week, do not complain because that's more money in taxes, even though it just goes to the bankers and MPs and a bit of roadworks at the end of every year so the council can show the government that they're using their budget, but, it doesn't, just shut up. Just shut up. Players earn money. Great, that's what they do because they were good enough and they have a career in this. Some of them care, some of them don't. Some of them are gay, some of them are not. Some are homophobic, some are not homophobic. Some are racist and some aren't racist. And one of the things that annoy me about football fans is that they talk about, this loyalty and club loyalty, blah, 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 blah. But they're only loyal to players if they're having good form or... no one's really coming in with a mouth-watering offer. I'm not being funny. Let's say this. Saido Berahino. Oh, Berahino, he owes us this and blah, 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 so he should stay. Okay, cool. Jonas Olsen, if that's his first name, has actually been at West Brom so long, I think his birthplace is actually the Hawthorns. I think he's just Swede via his parents. I think he's actually born at the Hawthorns. If somebody came in with a £30 million offer for Olsen, forget his service at the club and how long he's been here. People are going to say, no. Let him go. If he wants to go, then he wants to go. But if it's a situation like Benjani when he was at Portsmouth and did not want to move his family, did not want to go to Manchester, and they shunted him out the door just for some money, but then where's the loyalty then? Players can show as much loyalty as they want to an establishment, but at the end of the day, the club, although I'm not disregarding passion and loyalty, the club, because I have some companies and all the club is a certificate from company's house to say that it exists. Simple as that. And all these clubs are loyal until you're at Chelsea, you hit the age of 30 and you can only get a year on your contract, which is illegal, by the way. The clubs are only loyal. You can be at the club and be as loyal as you want until they offer Steven Gerrard peanuts. Absolute peanuts. Where's the loyalty then? There is no loyalty because as soon as think about it. Oh, Wayne Rooney. Oh, he should have been gone. blah, 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 this, that. Do I think he would still be at United if he was Wayne Rooney? No. But at the end of the day, the guy's given 12 years of his life to this club. But he's been poor for the past couple of years, so he needs to go. But if he wanted to leave while he's in good form, they're talking about loyalty. Paul Merson, absolute numpty, said, oh, well, Payet, West Ham made him a superstar. No, they paid a fee, he went to West Ham and he done a brilliant job. They didn't play for him. He played for himself. And he is what he is because of him. There's obviously outside influences. Yep, different situations, cool. And they took a chance on him, and that's fine. But they can take as many chances as they want. We can, Manchester United can go and buy Jeremy Aliadier. Oh, we give him a chance. But if he doesn't perform, he doesn't perform. Dimitri Payet made Dimitri Payet. West Ham did not make Dimitri Payet. They gave him a platform to do what he can do, but that's it. Nobody done it for him. These people are human beings. Do you understand? They're human beings. They can make decisions if they want to. They can do what the hell they want in certain aspects. And a lot of mistakes that the fans make. Roy Keane's even admitted he made this mistake in management. And even John Stinson, you can bring your dinner, right? Is that he thought that the players would have as much passion than he would. I'm not being funny, all right? Let's be real, yeah. Who could I name? Let's say Dele Alli. Dele Alli was asked, by Poet and the other guy, I can't remember his name, on FIFA and Chill. Would you hang up your boots or play for Arsenal? He said hang up his boots. If you're over the age of 18 and you believe Dele Alli would retire as opposed to playing for Arsenal, then you seriously need to sort your life out. If you still read the Sun newspaper in general, you're a joke. Number two, if you read the Sun or these other newspapers for transfer stories, then you need to sort it out. Seriously. And you believe everything that's in there, sort it out. The whole thing is an absolute joke, and I'm absolutely tired of it. Oh, where's the passion? Where's this? Where's that? Shut up. Oh, this club made him. Oh, did this, that, blah, blah, blah. These are the same people who, when they have a crap owner, an owner that doesn't care about the club, they still go and give the owner the money. Yeah, but it's the football club, is this and da. But it's still owned by a guy who isn't doing anything for it. The best thing you can do for the club is not give the people in charge your money, because then they'll soon sell up. And that will be better for the long-term health of the club. All they care about is money, because it's a business. Arsenal fans, I'm sorry, DT and the others. Arsenal this, Arsenal. I'm sorry, Arsene Wenger is a silent director. That's fact. That's 100% truth. But don't sit around and complain and say, we want this person out, or these people want these owners out, or whatever. When you go in there, you're giving them stupid amounts of money. For what? Oh, because I'm going to support my... Well, don't complain. I tell people this all the time. If a nightclub is racist and does not allow people who are non-white in the club, but you still want to go to the club on the off chance because you can get in because, I'm black, I'm all right. They don't do it to me, so that, then don't complain when they act racist. Do not complain that the club don't care and the club's not including the fans and all they care about is money, when all you do is take your money and give it to them. Give it to them. Mike Ashley's still in charge of bloody Newcastle because people have short memories. They called it bread and circuses. It was in the Roman times. As long as they have enough food and entertainment, they're not going to really be interested in what's really going on. We do not know the ins and outs of everything. Okay, we don't know how certain conversations go. We criticise people based on what the press are saying. We can't say, Yaya Toure, he's an idiot because blah, blah, blah. What, you were there when they were having the conversations? You don't know anything. Be honest. Come on, man. It's like being 18 years old and thinking that these professional liars, which they call rappers, are saying the truth in everything they say. People need to grow up, man. Seriously. Players move. Some players, it's a job. It is a job. They play for a club and they get a wage. They may not have the same passion as you. I'm not from Newcastle, so if I play for Newcastle, I don't have as much passion to play for Newcastle. Because at the end of the day, when I'm done there, I'm going somewhere else anyway. So football fans need to fix up. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, but you need to, seriously, they need to fix up. And anybody that wants to sit around, for example, criticise El Hadji Diouf, think about this. You want to sit there and you want to praise John Terry. I bet they'll still be cheering John Joe Selvey next week. I'm sure there's fans out there that are still supporting Suarez, like, Glenn Johnson. I'm not being funny, he's a coon. And who's the other one, Ashley Cole and all that, wearing their shirts in support for racist behaviour. It's pathetic. Everyone get a grip. I'm sorry. F and Republic. Bye.